What's going on, guys? This is Robert with Liquid Creations. Welcome back to the channel. I apologize for the background noise. Today I'm going to be doing the backsplash of the sink that I done last. It was that blue, well not blue, but that black, white with just a hint of seaside in it. That's the backsplash I'm going to be doing. You guys, several of you guys have asked me about how I do my backsplashes. Well, that's what this video is going to be about. Just this backsplash, nothing else. Alright guys, I have my epoxy mixed up. I wasn't going to bore you guys with that. What I use is Wisebond. It's a 1-to-1 mix ratio. Alright. The way you want to do it, you want to start pouring your epoxy as close to this seam right here as you can get it. So get your epoxy, pour it out, pour it a little thick if you want to, it's not going to hurt nothing. You just want to make sure that seam is good. I'm not even, for this little backsplash, I'm just going to use my popsicle stick to make sure I've got a good coat on everything. There's no need of me wasting a brush for that because I can see this little bit of epoxy work that I do have to do. It's not going to take nothing to make sure every area is coated good. The main part is right here on your corners. That's where you want to just make good and sure you have that good and coated. I'll show you in a minute up close. I got cats out here trying to help me. And you can see this Wisebond. Let me just hit this with some heat real quick to bust them bubbles. I want to show you how glass smooth it lays out. Fire your heat gun up away from your project so you don't blow no dust or nothing in there. Watch this. Look at that. Let me take the camera down off the stand for a minute. I gotta show you guys this. Just how glass smooth this epoxy lays out. I'll never use another epoxy. I ain't gonna do it. Look at that. Look how glass smooth that is. It's beautiful. Jeez, I love it. Let me see if I can get it from another angle. Perfect mirror. And no, Wisebond is not paying me to say any of this. I'm getting no money from Wisebond. Of course, when I get done, I'm going to get you guys down. We'll get an up close look. Alright, grab you another popsicle stick or use the one you had. It really don't matter. Get your white paint. Now, you have to be careful with your white paint on this little old small area right here because white paint goes a very long way in epoxy. For whatever reason. And the white that I'm using is by Rust-Oleum. It's Painter's Touch. It's fast drying indoor outdoor gloss. Epoxy on another level by itself. And you just want to add just a touch. Now just ever so slightly a touch of the seaside. And I'll show you how I'm going to do that in this little area. That's it. That's all I'm adding. I'll scrape as much of that off as I can. And I'll use this stick You want to go back and forth all the way across your project. Now, I'm not saying that I'm not going to have to add more white, but it's better to not add enough now. That way you can come back and add some if you need it. You can't take it away, but you can definitely add to it. And I can already tell you that I'm going to add to it. You want to make sure you get on your edge right here. Just put it right there on that corner if you want to, and just let it roll over. Again, I apologize for the noise on the background. I'll do my best to edit it out. Time for the heat gun. Let's make some magic happen. Now I'll look at it. See, it needs it right there a little bit. Yeah, I know that's a messy thing to do, use your finger, but it works in a pinch. Okay. Literally, guys, it's that simple. Let's look at it. It's really that simple. There she is in all of her glory. Now let me turn this camera around and I'll talk to you for a second more about it. Just that simple. If you guys need any help with any of it, if you want to try it and you get you an old sink or even a small sample board and you try this, if you need any help, please don't hesitate to email me or get in touch with me through the comments or any way like that. So it's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use this sink I'm going to mock up as if this sink was already installed and I want to do the epoxy work while it's installed. I'm going to put a piece of wood behind it, and beside it I'm going to pretend that I'm doing it as if it's installed, because usually people don't want me filming in their house for whatever reason, so I can respect that. So that's why I don't do it. But now I've got a sink I can use to do that. So that's what I'm going to do with this sink. But if you guys are interested, let me get the epoxy. If you guys are interested in the epoxy that I'm using, it's Wisebond bar and tabletop epoxy. I can't say enough good things about it, for the simple fact that, I mean, well, you see it lays out glass smooth. I mean, it's just as smooth as butter. I've never seen an epoxy lay out slick like that. No, they're not paying me to say this. I'm saying it because I believe in the epoxy, and it's just that good, in my opinion. Now, if somebody wants to send me a sample of some other kind of epoxy, I'm not saying I won't give it a try, but it's going to have to be some good epoxy to beat Wisebond. So if you guys want to try it, I've used enough of it to where they'll let me give you guys a discount code if you want to go try it out. They have deep pour epoxy, and I know from using it that you can pour it 3 inches thick in one pour, and it cures over about 72 hours. Anyway, they have the deep pour, they have the bar and tabletop epoxy, they have quick set epoxy, which that stuff, I use it like a super glue. It sets up so quick. They have reusable mixing sticks. You name it, they have it. Go to their website through the link I'm going to leave in the description below. If you purchase anything, through that link, use the discount code Kellogg10, KELLOGG10, Kellogg10. Use that code at checkout and it'll give you 10% off your total purchase price. Anyway, guys, if you got any value out of this video, please give it a thumbs up. I'd appreciate it. That helps me get a little higher in analytics. That lets YouTube know, hey, people are watching this video. Let's push it out there a little more so some more people can see it, and hopefully it'll help somebody. But I appreciate you guys watching these videos that you do watch. It means more to me than you'll ever know. I've got plenty more videos on these sinks. I've got them on the backsplash. I have a video, if I can remember, I'll link it up here in the top corner. It's from start to finish, how I prep my sink, everything. It goes over everything. If you want to see that, if I can remember, I'll put it up here in the top corner for you. But alright, guys, you guys have a blessed day. Love you guys. Peace.